Chosen one, stop everything right now. Listen carefully. I, the Lord your God, am urgently calling you. There is something happening that you cannot see with your natural eyes, but it is intensifying with every passing second in the spiritual realm. A plan is unfolding with cunning, with speed, and with malice. And make no mistake about it, this attack has a clear target: your life. That is why I am speaking to you now, before anything manifests. I need to warn you. I need to prepare you. I need to protect you. You feel it, don't you? That subtle pressure in your thoughts, that uneasiness in your chest, that quiet sense that something is wrong, even when everything appears normal to everyone else. This is not imagination. This is not fear. This is discernment. It is my spirit alerting you, warning you that unseen movement is taking place. Forces are at work trying to interrupt your progress, trying to weaken your resolve, trying to steal what I planted in you with such intention and love. Chosen one, the enemy has noticed the light of my promise resting upon you. He sees how close you are to stepping into a new season. He has sensed the fragrance of your blessing, heard the sound of your praise, and felt the strength of your growing faith. And that is exactly why his rage has intensified. Because he knows that if you remain firm, if you do not give up now, you will break through, you will advance, you will testify. But hear me clearly, I am here. I am revealing this to you because there is still time. I am placing you on alert because I am covering you, and I declare with my authority, no weapon formed against you shall prosper as long as you remain under my protection. So listen not just with your ears, but with your heart. What I am saying today is serious. It is urgent. It is prophetic, and it has the power to preserve your soul. I am about to release a word that you must activate in your life. Stay alert. Stay strong. Behold, I will send clear and undeniable signs of the blessings and miracles that are coming to prosper your life. I will open doors before you that once seemed shut. I will remove obstacles that kept you from moving forward, and I will pour out the riches of my grace upon you. The heavens will display bright stars as proof that the promises I made about your future are being fulfilled. The wind will blow gently, carrying with it the manifestation of my perfect plans for your life. And in the most unexpected circumstances, you will witness my powerful hand working on your behalf. Open your eyes, for these signs will not go unnoticed. Soon you will see abundance flowing into your life in surprising ways. You will see the fruit of your labor multiplied, doors opening in response to your faith and opportunities aligning for your growth and success. Write in the comments, I believe in you, Lord, to claim with open arms every blessing and promise I have spoken. While you are here with me listening to my voice, spirits are being sent to discourage, confuse, and isolate you. They are whispering lies that sound like truth. They are touching sensitive areas of your soul, your emotions, your memories, your wounds. They are trying to get you to open the door to their attack through fear, doubt, weariness, and hurt. But I tell you, do not open it. Do not give in. Do not hand over what I gave you with such care. You belong to me, and no one has authority to touch what is mine. But you must take a stand. You must choose to be on the right side of this war. Your faith is your shield. Your prayer is your weapon. Your worship is your refuge. And my presence will be your safe hiding place. I know you. I know the dark moments you faced. I know you've wanted to give up. I know the hidden tears, the silent cries, the nights when it felt like there was no way out. But I was there. I was with you. I did not leave you. Even when you went silent, I kept listening. Even when you fell, I stood firm, waiting for you. Even when you thought your faith was gone, I kept a small flame alive inside you. And it is that flame I am igniting again right now. That's why I say stay with me until the end. Listen until the last word, because what I am about to reveal can change everything. This can be the turning point. This can be the exact moment when heaven comes down to you with help, renewal, and answers. This is not just a video. This is a spiritual call. This is a direct alert from the throne. This is the Father calling his child. This is the shepherd calling his sheep. This is the God of life saying, "Rise up, because I still have plans for you." My child, before we go further, I want you to take a deep breath right now. Breathe in my peace. Breathe out all the anguish. Let go of the accusations that hell tried to put on you. Remember who you are in me. You are not what they said. You are not what you lost. You are not what fear shouts. You are my chosen one. You are a holy inheritance. You are a temple of my spirit. And I am jealous for you. If the enemy is trying to surround you with pressure, with harsh words, with confusing situations, it's because he wants to distract you. He wants you looking around instead of looking up. But today, I remind you, look up. That is where your help comes from. I am your very present help in times of trouble. I am the God who walks into the fire, who shuts the mouths of lions, who tears down walls, who breaks chains, and who wins battles before they even begin. But you must seek me. You must realign yourself. You must cut off what is weakening your faith. You've been watching too many things that don't build you up. You've been listening to voices that are not mine. You've been feeding thoughts that poison your soul. And all of this, my child, all of this has been weakening your spiritual armor. The enemy rarely starts with a full force attack. He starts subtly. He plants a seed of doubt, then a root of bitterness, then a distraction that looks harmless. And before you realize it, you are distant from the source, vulnerable to his strike. That is why I am warning you now, so that your spiritual eyes may open, so that your ears may be cleansed, so that you may be watchful like never before. There are battles you don't need to fight. You only need to discern and remain in obedience. My word is a sharp sword, but it is only effective if you are armed with it daily. You can no longer live on crumbs of faith. You can no longer survive on rushed prayers and constant distractions. The time is urgent. The enemy's circle is tightening, but I am the Lord of hosts, and I am on your side. You are not alone, my child. There are people around you being used as instruments to weaken your faith. They don't even realize it. They are spiritually blind. But I have called you to be light, to be salt, to be an answer. And for that you must be filled with my presence. You must pray with depth. You must worship in truth. You must seek me as if you need me to breathe. Your life is not ordinary. Your calling is great. And that is why the attack has been so intense. But today I am giving you a new mantle, a spiritual covering, a fresh anointing that will free you from the snares of the enemy. You will walk with discernment. You will sense when something is not from me. You will recognize when an atmosphere is contaminated. You will know when to stay silent and when to declare boldly, I belong to the Lord and no one can touch me. But now, as your father, I ask you for something. Share this message. Send it to those you love, because there are others in danger who don't realize it. There are others in battle who no longer have the strength to fight. Be the trumpet that sounds the alarm. Be the bridge that leads to salvation. While you share, I move. While you spread this word, I send angels to your home. While you say amen, heaven answers with fire and glory. Your life has value. Your time will not be stolen. Your health will not be taken. Your dreams will not be buried. The enemy will not have the final word, because the last word comes from me. And my word for you today is live. Rise up, shine, for your light has come, and the glory of the Lord is upon you. And now, my child, if you feel this word has come straight from my heart to yours, show your faith with a gesture. Like this video as if you were saying, I receive it, Lord. Leave your name in the comments, for I am reading each one. I am marking faces. I am setting apart my chosen ones for a time of deliverance, healing, and revelation. Subscribe to this channel as one who seals a covenant with me, because this is not just content, it is an alliance, it is a refuge, it is divine direction. Now be silent for a moment, feel my touch, feel my wind blowing within you. It has begun. Your protection has been activated, your spirit has been awakened, and your life will never be the same again. Now that your spirit has been stirred, I need you to listen to me with double attention. The enemy has already begun launching darts, not visible arrows, but distorted feelings, unexplained weariness, distractions that seem harmless but are deadly to your connection with me. He wants to dull your mind, crowd your schedule with meaningless things, and suffocate your soul with what will not last. Because he knows the true battlefield is not what you see with your eyes, but what happens within you. My child, have you noticed how the very things that once drew you closer to me have been slowly set aside? You no longer sing like you used to. You no longer pray with the same hunger. You begin your days so rushed that you barely remember to thank me. You are present in many places but absent in your own soul. And that, my beloved, is dangerous because the farther you drift from the source, the weaker your spirit becomes. And the weaker you are, the more vulnerable you are to the invisible war that is now intensifying over your life. But listen, I do not call you today to accuse you. I call you to restore you because I am a father who heals, not a judge who condemns. I am the one who corrects out of love, because I still see you as my child. You have not lost your place. You have not lost the right to begin again. You can still realign yourself, be strengthened, and return to the center of my will. Now, I ask you a serious question. How long will you keep fighting alone? How long will you keep believing you can win in your own strength? How long will you ignore the signs I have been giving you? How many sleepless nights will it take? How many silent pains must you endure before you realize I am the only one who can restore everything? I am not far. I am here right now as you hear these words. I am hovering over your spirit. I am examining your wounds. I am going exactly to the places you try to hide from others, because it is there in that dark corner of your soul that the enemy has been taking advantage, building strongholds. He knows where to strike. He knows your emotional triggers. He watches your silences and your reactions. But what he did not expect is that today I would come with a word of freedom. My child, I am bringing light into places where only shadows existed. I am breaking the invisible agreements you made without realizing. Those ties formed by careless words, by thoughts you entertained in silence, by feelings you held as if they were yours. But they are not. They are chains. They are arrows embedded in your emotions to destabilize you. But now, in the power of my name, they are being broken. As you listen to me, heaven is moving. Angels are being sent. The wind of my spirit is blowing through your house. A cleansing is taking place. A realignment is happening. A war has begun in your favor, because now you are aware. Now you are awakened. Now you are in position. But I need you to stand firm. Do not get distracted. Do not waste time with conversations that drain your faith. Do not spend your strength on arguments that don't build you up. Do not feed bitterness that poisons your heart. The enemy wants to trap you emotionally because he knows that if he can paralyze you on the inside, he can stop your progress on the outside. But I tell you, your soul is free. Your mind belongs to me. Your spirit is alert. Nothing and no one can stop what I have decreed. I know you've been trying to be strong. I know you wear smiles while inside you're crying out for help. I know you try to be the support for everyone, even when you feel like you're about to collapse. But now I tell you with tenderness, let me care for you. Let me be your shelter. You don't need to prove anything to anyone anymore. You don't need to carry it all alone. You were not created to live under constant pressure. You were created to live in me, through me, and for me. Allow yourself to be renewed today. Return to the essence. Rekindle the altar that has gone cold. Speak to me the way you used to. Pray as someone who knows they are being heard because you are. I have kept every word you've spoken. I have counted your tears. I have written your story with details you don't even notice. And I assure you, the enemy will not have power over what has been written by my hands. Even if he tries, even if he shouts, even if he rises up with violence, there is a limit, and that limit is my hand. For I myself surround you. I myself close the gaps. I myself declare that you are sealed with my spirit. But I need your surrender. I need your real, not superficial surrender. Because where there is surrender, there is power. Where there is surrender, there is covering. Where there is trust, there is miracle. My child, pay attention. There are people close to you who have been channels of confusion, but not because they are evil, rather because they are wounded. Wounded hearts wound others, and the enemy knows this. He plants discord in your closest relationships. He touches what you love. He stirs up conflict in places where you should find peace. But I give you discernment. I give you wisdom. I give you strategy. Your struggle is not against flesh and blood. You know this. But sometimes you forget, and you end up fighting people when the real enemy hides between the lines. That is why you must guard your thoughts, guard your words, speak life even when surrounded by death. Declare peace even when everything screams war, because what comes out of your mouth shapes your atmosphere. The enemy wants you to speak what you feel so he can trap you in pain. But I want you to speak what you believe so I can set you free through faith. When you say, I can't take it anymore, hell celebrates. But when you say, God is with me and I will overcome, heaven opens. The spiritual realm responds to your declaration. So what will you declare right now? Say with me, I am in battle, but I am protected. I am being attacked, but I will not be defeated. I am facing storms, but the voice of the Lord is in the thunder. Say it with faith, with authority, with courage, because these are not just words. They are keys. They are seeds. They are spiritual weapons. And I am activating them in you right now, my child. I know this message reached you for a divine reason. I myself moved circumstances so that you would stop everything and hear this word. This is not by chance. This is deliverance. This is heaven's intervention. This is a prophetic code being released into your life. Do not ignore it. Do not put it off. This message is the sound of my love running to you before the worst can happen. If you feel this word spoke to you, then show that you are receiving it. Like this video in faith. Leave a comment saying, Lord, I am in your hands, and share it now. This too is a prophetic act. This too is an act of faith, because while you sow deliverance, you reap protection. While you spread light, the enemy retreats. While you move in obedience, heaven moves for you. I am the God who sees everything. I am the God who knows everything. And even so, I chose to love you. Even so, I call you today. Even so, I give you another chance to clothe yourself in my presence. Because this spiritual war, my child, will not end until you fulfill everything I have promised. But I am with you. I am your shield. I am your rear guard. I am the one who fights for you when your hands no longer have the strength to fight. Now stay quiet for a few seconds. Feel it. Just feel it. There is a presence surrounding you. It is my spirit. It is my care. It is my love saying, child, breathe. You are not alone. I have already stepped into the battle for you. Now that your heart is sensitive to my presence and your spirit is alert, I want to show you something deeper. There are battles you can see, and there are battles you only feel. The latter are the most dangerous because they have no name and no face. They hide in unexplained exhaustion, in emptiness that shows up even when you're surrounded by people, in the heavy silence of the soul. These are invisible attacks trying to make you give up from the inside out. You're not imagining it. You're not exaggerating. You are in a war. And this war is not because you did something wrong, but because you are on the right path. The enemy fears your progress. He fears your persistence. He fears your worship even on hard days. He fears your quiet faithfulness, the kind nobody else sees, but that I reward in secret. I saw when you got out of bed on that dark day and whispered with trembling lips, "Lord, I still trust you." I saw when you turned down an opportunity that looked good in human eyes, but you knew it wasn't from me. I saw when you prayed for others, even when nobody was praying for you. I saw. And today I tell you, none of those acts went unnoticed. Every single gesture is a seed that is about to bloom in my timing. But right now, at this very moment, the enemy is trying to speed up his plans to stop what I began. He knows harvest time is near. He feels the atmosphere shifting. He sees angels taking their positions, portals opening, favor arriving. That is why he is trying to trigger a collapse inside of you. He wants to create a crisis. He wants you to lose heart before victory comes. But I, the Lord, will not allow it. I have already risen on your behalf. I have already given orders to my angels. I have already released words of fire against those who conspire against your life. I have already marked your house with my blood. I have already pushed away accidents, sickness, and evil surprises. I have already broken curses that lingered for generations. I have already silenced voices that wanted to see you fall because you belong to me. And whoever touches you touches the apple of my eye. But listen, I need your vigilance. There are doors you must keep shut. There are people you must let go. There are habits you must abandon. The attack will only work if there are gaps. But if you remain in me, I will be your unbreakable shield. I will keep you in peace. Even if everything around you collapses, I will set your feet on the rock. Even if the winds blow hard. Child, many don't understand what you're going through. They try to give advice with human words, trying to explain spiritual matters with natural logic. But your battle is of a different nature. That is why you need discernment from above. Do not accept advice from those who don't pray. Do not trust your soul to those who don't understand your essence. Your calling is too great to be understood by small minds. You have a gift, an anointing, a mission, and all of that has disturbed the kingdom of darkness. They tried to silence you. They tried to confuse you. They tried to turn people against you. But I turned every trap into a stepping stone, every humiliation into promotion, every tear into intercession. What was meant to kill you made you stronger. What was meant to stop you made you run faster, because I give you endurance. I give you strength. I give you strategies the enemy cannot copy. Now listen even more carefully. There are members of your family being targeted too, because the enemy knows that if he can't reach you, he'll try through those you love. That's why you must cover them. Pray for them. Prophesy over them. Place their names on the altar. For I am the God who guards generations. I am the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And I am your God too. And just as I preserve the line of David, I will preserve yours. The children you've wept over before me, I have already visited them in spirit. The husband, the wife, the siblings who bring you concern, I have already surrounded them with intercession. Nothing escapes my throne. I know every one of your tears, and the ones that fell in silence, I myself gathered in my hands. I am turning pain into testimony,